Welcome all to the Sunday Night Artist Alley auction, comic art auction. Tonight we have Andrew with us from Misfit Corner Comics.
Hey everybody.
You're willing to you've got some stuff.
I'm gonna dig through some stuff and pull something out.
Sorry. Okay, there. I forgot I had myself on. Oh, we got Twix Straws in the chat. Hey, Twix. Okay, so what were you saying? You've got some stuff there for us to give away or dig out some?
I'm going to dig out something. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay, and of course, we have Avery also from Misfit Corner Comics who will be doing some stuff. Also, what's your channel? Illustration? No,
Comics,
you're not
yeah, Comics and Illustration Studio 7.62.
So he has his own stuff as well as Misfit Corner Comic stuff that he colors.
Yep.
So right now I think we only have one person in the chat. Hey, how are you, Twix? Oh, she just came in. No, we're still here, Twix. So she just said bye. Or I think Moto likes you.
Oh, that old commercial's become a meme. I think Moto likes you. I like you, baby. That's become a big meme.
Okay. So although looks like we don't have many here at the moment, we can showcase whatever you guys have to possibly give away that way. Or not give away, sorry. Sell. Auction off.
Giveaway. Woo! Woo! I gotta go. I'll see you later, man.
So since Andrew has yet to get anything, you want to showcase some of the stuff that you will have? There, Avery?
Yeah, I have this original Venom sketch on 11 by 14. This is a good scan of it, so you can see it. There's a good version of the color, and I'm selling that original with a print of the color version. And the print is on 11 by 17, and the original 11 by 14.
That sounds cool. And of course, now we've got Kodiak in the panel.
Hey guys.
What's up, Kodiak?
Are you just joining us? Are you just joining us for the panel, or do you got anything that you would like to try and auction off if we get enough people in here?
I'm just joining the paddle. I just got up.
Okay.
You just got up. What have you been sleeping all day?
Yeah, I didn't go to bed until like 5 o'clock this morning. No, it couldn't have been 5 o'clock because I started seeing the sun.
Okay, so we've got 4 watching now. And hello to everybody out there watching. And you got anything else that you're willing to be putting up there later? I know I'm going to probably go through all the stuff that I have a folder of stuff that I'm willing to sell, and I just went through it one way, through it the other, back forth, just to, it was only me on, so
yeah,
you got to make up the time somehow, and I've got a couple sales, I've
got a bunch of sketch cards I can auction off.
Make sure you guys tweet out the link.
I did.
Yeah.
And
but no one pays attention to my Twitter.
Facebook out the link and so forth.
Yeah, and Facebook wouldn't do good for me.
Yeah. And hopefully if we can keep this going for 45 minutes, we might have Trusty Sidekick in. We've got Jonah Arts in the thing in the chat, and he says hello.
What's up?
So what do you want to, when we start the bidding on, say, what are you wanting for your sketch cards? Are you doing individually, or I know you're saying possibly individually or a couple of them together?
Some of these look pretty good together. You know, like I would like $10 each. But some like these two for 20, those three for 30, those three for 30. Because I think some of them work good together. But I got the scan here of all of them together. That's a high res scan instead of just a pic.
So I'm gonna white box you. I should have been doing that from the start. Peaks head out from the door. So if anybody wants any of these sketch cards, we got Batman here, Catwoman. And you said $10 each, or $10 for like the two of them, or
each.
Okay, so if anybody wants to put a bid in for $10, we got Rabbit Tiger Cat in the chat. He is from my hometown, a Tie Cat fan, same as me, although he's probably more of a fan than me. The Tie Cat thing sort of gave it away for me the first time I seen him, and it was over on your guys' channel, which is weird. I get somebody from Hamilton on your guys' channel.
All right.
So, okay, yeah, I guess we'll put those two, or you've got those two, those three, the Venoms and all that.
Yeah.
So, anybody want to put a bid in of $10 for any of these awesome, amazing?
Do you want to offer them? Do you want to offer them one at a time, or just let people say what they want?
Right now, it'll be.
I'm going to try to sell them certain ones together.
Okay, all right.
Like these two would be 20, so they're $10 each. But these two are 20. Like the Batman and Catwoman come together. These two sketch cards for 20.
Well, tell us a little bit about sketch cards. I'm not sure if people realize what they're actually on.
Well, they're on a sketch card the size of a trading card, illustration board. These aren't on the thin little like Bristol paper ones. These are on sketch cards that are cut from illustration board.
So they're really thick.
They're really thick.
Yeah.
And they're all watercolor. It's watercolor and watercolor marker and ink.
Yeah. Actually, just to show people, I have a blank one right here. So.
Actually, I don't think that's an illustration board one, because that seems kind of thin.
Yeah, these are illustration board. They're thick.
Okay, maybe I'm not sure whether these are trading or sketch. I got them, I think, from Blue Line.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
these are about the same size, but it's on illustration board, not like Bristol or index board.
Right.
It's illustration board, which is like it's paper. It's high quality paper, but it's as thick as a piece of cardboard.
Right. Right.
Oh, okay. And what was I going to say about them?
It's
besides the price. We got 9 watching. Hey, everybody, we've got comics and illustration here. He's offering up either individually or together. Individually, $10. We are starting the bid at for a Batman or a Catwoman sketch card, trading card. Well, I guess just sketch card. And what's the size, like the dimensions, height, width?
It's like 2 by 3. It's the size of a trading card. They fit in a standard trading card holder. The thin ones, the plastic kind for trading.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They won't fit in the the hard sleeves. They won't fit in the hard sleeves because they're too thick.
Okay.
On this illustration board, it's too thick and it won't fit in those. But the Mylar like little sleeves, they fit in. It's the size of a trading card. It's around 2 by 3.
Okay. Let's see. Jonah Arts is saying, where do you get them to make our own for selling in real life? No, I'm a curious person for these things. I'm going to be doing this. So where do you buy yours?
I haven't seen them in a real long time, but you could usually find them in comic shops. Back when comic shops would sell the Blue Line paper and other things, you can find them online. Let me see where.
Didn't we at one point find them at Michael's?
Used to, yes. Used to.
But I haven't seen them in a while, so yeah.
Yes, and sometimes at larger conventions, you don't see this as much either anymore, is there would be dealers who had art supplies at bigger conventions. They would have the comic book art supplies. They would have the sleeves for 11 by, the hard shell sleeves for like 11 by 17 and 9 by 12 sketches. And they would have pens and brushes and brush pens and Bristol board. And they would be dealers at bigger conventions who had this stuff to sell to the, because artists a lot of times back then you would bring a couple of sketch pads with you, and then holy crap, after the first day you're like, oh man, I'm out of paper, or some pens I had died.
Yeah.
You used to see them, and I would buy these things like this then.
Okay, we have a new person in the chat, or new person typing. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Family Vlogs. First up. First up, we have Comics and Illustration offering up either one at $10 to start the auction, or both for $20 to start the auction. He'd like to see them go together because, you know, Batman and Catwoman really go together well.
They were drawn like right behind each other. Like there's certain cards that I did when I was doing these cards that I sort of intended for them to be together. They were done one right behind the other very similarly. It's all ink in watercolors and some watercolor marker. There might be some Copics underneath the watercolor for some of the shading.
Yeah, the illustration board is really, really, really thick, and it's great for multiple materials. So you can use watercolor, Prismacolors, Sharpies, anything. It's one of the reasons. It's when he and I were doing sketch cards, illustration board was the only card we do on, because if you add brush ink or anything like that, you could destroy a regular card, a regular Bristol card. So
because I like to use watercolor and the thin little index board, basically, or Bristol that they made them out of. The regular ones just wouldn't hold up. Yeah.
Okay, Rapid Tide Cuts telling me how to pronounce the Family Vlog's name, and he says Val Ascawiz. I think that's how.
Velasquez.
And obviously, I will be having stuff up. Most of my stuff is on basically 11 by 17 approximately. I have a Megatron here, Darkhawk, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff too that I'll show. That I've got in the Doom Patrol, or 3 members of the Doom Patrol. I forget what her name. Armitage 3. Oh, we did that one. Do we got any more on this set of paper? Oh yeah, we got a bunch. But you guys are getting the drift. So out there, if you want to bid on anything, please let us know. Put in your bid, the dollar amount, and the word confirmed after it.
Let's move on to Andrew.
Okay, you got anything there, Andrew?
Not yet, guys. Not yet. Sorry, I'm wrapping up some work stuff, and it's I got to get this done before I can have fun with you guys.
Okay. So I will minimize this, and I will showcase my whole bunch of stuff that I have. Kodiak says, guys, I'm going to drop out for a bit. I might come back in a bit. Okay.
All right.
Kodiak's not here, as you probably have noticed.
Damn, I didn't hear him talking.
Well, I can't see the thing because I was screen sharing.
Okay. Well, yeah, I seen him drop out. I didn't notice that he put a chat. So, I've got the chat up here, as you can see, next to my thing. Here's a bunch of my drawings from my live plus. Come on, some things just don't want to focus. That's an anime character. Nias, Alf, Alien, Amanda Walker. Aqualad, Aquaman. Some are some way colored. If you guys want them more colored, that's no problem. This is one of my own original characters, Bat Black. Of course, everybody knows Batgirl and Batman. Another Batman taken from the Dark Knight saga. I think that was a cover. Boy. Bigfoot Bill, for those that are into Comicsgate. I have sold a Salamandroid that I have done and also a Lone Star. I was trying to get on Ethan's last night to sell my Cyber Frog. Oh, you guys can't see my Cyber Frog. Well, you'll see it here in a bit. I got a Black Lightning, Black Manta, Blue Devil, bunch of Canadian Shields. And if you guys feel got anything that you want to share, just let me know. I don't want to steal the show.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm almost done.
I did this at Halloween. I did a Halloween version by popular demand. I did a Halloween version of the Canadian Shield. So I don't think it'll ever appear anywhere, but it's an original. So, and of course, this might be a great one to get coming out in a month or so, month and a half, the real Captain Marvel movie with Shazam for people out there. And of course, we got the real Captain Marvel from Marvel Comics, Captain Marvel. What were you saying there, Avery? I think it was.
Oh, I was just saying Captain Marvel. Have you seen that? There's a Captain Marvel book that Lee Weeks did that looks really good.
Oh, the ones with the Ed McGuinness covers and all.
I don't know. I have it in trade.
Yeah, Ed McGuinness did the covers. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I saw the trade for a couple of bucks, the clearance section, and I picked it up.
Yeah, that was during the whole Secret Invasion thing.
Yeah, I bought it because Lee Weeks is just fantastic.
Do you remember the controversy around that? Because people were like, "Oh gosh, Marvel's bringing back a well-respected dead character," and
no, dude, I tuned all that out years ago.
Oh yeah, people were up in arms that Marvel would even consider bringing back one of their own characters. So
it's comic books. No one stays dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You're lucky if you get a good reprieve of a few years before somebody comes back, so that their death had some weight. If they get a good 5 years or so, you're lucky.
We got, and we sorry for interrupting. We got Lorenzo in the chat. We got Pope Fire, and we got JP4. As people can see, we got a composite Comicsgate character here. We got some Cyber Frog, T-Bird, and Mobile, Red Roosters, and some Lone Star there. Not sure who else we got. I think some Detective Dead.
Comicsgate amalgam.
Yeah, character. I just combined a whole bunch of characters from Comicsgate, so that's an original.
Right on, man.
My Cyber Frog that I drew. This is like back in September.
Yeah.
All right.
And I've got a Pope Fire if Pope Fire stays around. Cyborg. I got a whole bunch of. This one's not for sale. I think Risey got this Cyclops. As he was one of the contributors to John and my Patreon when we had it. One of my original villain characters. I got some Starfire too, Pope Fire, a Doomsday. Do you got any Starfire there in cards or anything there, Avery?
No, I've never even tried to draw Starfire. I've never been a Teens Titan fan.
Okay.
Back when that book was really, really good, and everybody says that book was really, really good, I was like an X-Man fanboy. I read all the X titles.
All right, I dug out some art that I'm willing to throw up here if anybody's interested.
That's nice, man. That looks great.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a Black Widow, I take it?
Yeah. I think you still got it locked on you. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. There was a time 2 years ago where I was doing a lot of different conventions, and it was prior to pushing Hero all the time, and so I was doing like pre-sketches for conventions, like drawing stuff that I thought people might like. And these are a couple of those. These are actually old sketches. This one's from 2016. This is, of course, Black Widow. I am not very good with colors, so what I tried to do was do a very simple color palette where like the red hair is just all nothing but Sharpies, but the inside I use some Copic markers and so forth. And I'm horrible at color, so you're never going to get something like this from me ever again because I'm not going to do it anymore. So needless to say, this is Black Widow. And then
leaving the colors up to Avery?
Yeah, I'm going to leave colors up to Avery. He actually, we talked about it last night on my stream. We were talking about some of the perk levels for the Indiegogo, which we're launching Friday, March 1st, in case anybody's interested. We are going to make a very limited amount of original pieces of art on 9x12 illustration board, nice big thick board, where I'm going to draw a hero character, pencil, ink it, gray tone, whatever, and then I'm going to pass it off to Avery, and he's going to add watercolors directly to it. And we rarely do this, but we're going to make these like super special pieces for the Indiegogo. But this is me coloring, which, as you can tell, it's not that great, but she does look kind of hot. So
yeah, it looks good. It's possible for sure.
Yeah. The next one I have is a black and white gray tone. It's I did this right around the time of the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie. This is Rocket and Groot, Baby Groot, where Baby Groot is saying hi. You kind of see I was channeling, even though I probably didn't mean to at the time, a little bit of Doug TenNapel in the sketch. So
yeah,
I actually used a brush pen, which at the time I think I had just gotten my brush pen, so I was still just screwing around with it. But yeah, these are all 9x12 on Bristol paper, not the regular ink size. So black, white, gray tones. Actually, I think this one was Prismacolor is what I threw in there.
Okay. And I guess the other question is, how much are you wanting to start bids at for these?
Most likely $20 a piece. That makes it easy. So
and that's US.
Yes,
$20.
that's US. Yep. And then here's another one that another brush drawing that I threw in some Copics. It's Avery's favorite character, Squirrel Girl. Avery.
Well, I'm just trying to chug down this bottle of Drano real quick. Hold on.
And then what else? I have a Spider Gwen without her mask on. Also, this is one of these go very simple when it came to color because I suck at color. And then last but not least, a Hero and Pudge drawing that I did. I think I probably did this as one of my sketches for one day. So this is an opportunity to get a very nice Hero and Pudge illustration. The paper got a little crimped on this side. I don't know what happened. Most likely it was a cat, but it doesn't really affect the art at all. So yeah. If anybody's interested, I'll have these. I think it's 5 pieces. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll see what happens.
Okay, and if anybody wants to start a bid on any of these things, just let us know how much and for which one. And JP, I don't think you should buy Squirrel Girl for John. I think you should buy Squirrel Girl for Manny.
For who?
Manny.
For Manny. Oh, okay.
You know, with him doing Skunk Girl, it's supposed to be the parody of Squirrel Girl.
Yeah. Well, see, I like Squirrel Girl as a character. I like the cute version of her, not the Erica Henderson version of her. So I kind of tried to draw the cute version. So this is Avery's favorite version as well. So,
And as for Pope Fire, I've got 3 Starfires here. There's that one.
Hey, Andrew.
yes, Avery. Hi.
Have I told you today just how much I hate you?
Well, I do. I did realize that you're on the other side of town right now, so I'm not worried about you.
I'm not on the other side of town. We're not that far apart.
Please don't swap me. Please don't swap me.
Oh God, no!
I'm so sorry. Too soon. No, too soon. I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to anybody.
Okay. Maybe show what you have available again, there, Avery, because JP's wonder if we've gone through everything. Well, technically, I have a whole bunch of stuff that anybody wants can get.
Okay.
They can start bidding, but JP's wondering. Although we've gone through your stuff already a little bit, he was not here at the time.
That's cool. I've got one of the things I have is this 11 by 14 Venom sketch on watercolor paper, fully inked grayscale, and it comes with a print of the image on 11 by 17 of the color version. And here's a good view of the color version. But
and what are you willing to start the pricing at for that?
I would want at least 50.
So there you have it, a black and white original art with a color print from a. Yep. What were you gonna say?
And the print will be signed as well.
Yeah, both signed by Avery from Misfit Corner Comics. Also, you might want to call him Comics and Illustration as well, and he's got a number after that, 7 point something.
7.2.
Avery, can you add something to the chat so that people can see your name? Like, just say hi.
Just say hi in the chat.
Yeah, that way they can see your name and.
Hi.
There you go. There it is. Comic and Illustration Studio 7.62. You guys can. He does have his own channel. You can go follow him over there.
Yeah.
Right.
These are 2 great guys to follow. Oh, hey, John. We got John Dillard in here now.
Hey.
Are you putting up anything, John, for sale?
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe.
Okay.
John, do you have deep pockets where you'd be willing to buy?
Maybe. What are we selling here?
I can barely hear you, man.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got that bass in your voice, man.
Is that some of that AMS stuff, Avery? Is that what it is?
Oh my God, ASMR is the joke.
Yeah.
That's a real thing that people do, and I always mess with Andrew with that on his channel.
And there is my Pope Fire. So
I'll give you $3.50 if you burn that.
$3.50 or
$3.50 American. It's like $5 Canadian.
You have to burn it
at the altar of Raven.
You have to make a video and you have to post it and so forth. Yeah.
Oh yes, and everything that I am selling, anybody that gets through me will also get a digital copy of my book, The Canadian Shield #1. Although it is being remastered by John Dillard for whenever I launch a campaign for it to get it in print.
Very nice.
I'm writing some notes here. I have to go up at the top of the hour to do some promotion.
But if no one is interested in the Venom, there's also this quick Spawn sketch that's watercolor and some gouache with like pen and ink on illustration board. It's 9 by 12.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'd take 25.
Yeah, Avery's so good at slapping that color down. Ugh.
I got a question. When you did that spawn,
Mhm.
is there pencils underneath that color, or
A
do you just
little.
go straight for it?
There might be. I think there is, but it's very, very loose. Or I might have just started straight with my fountain pen. Because I have this fountain pen I play around with sketches that the ink is water soluble. So I'll start sketching something out, just straight sketching it out in the pen, and then I start hitting it with water and watercolor, and it starts breaking it apart and breaking it down, and then I go back into it like colored pencil and watercolor and paint, and bring the image back. But there's probably a little bit of pencil in there, under there.
Okay, hold on a sec, guys. We got Commodore in the chat, Commodore 256. Welcome. And JP4 is saying that he'll do $20 for Misfit Corner's Guardians piece.
Nice. Let me stop sharing. Switch back over.
The Rocket and Baby Groot.
So so that's $20 confirmed from JP4. Does anybody want to try for 25, 30,
100? No. Well, thank you. Actually, what's so funny of this, I believe I did this one after I did a store signing at one of our local stores for Free Comic Book Day, and I was just screwing around drawing Baby Groot and Rocket, and I got and I was doing free sketches for kids, and I had like 3-4 kids all come up to me at one time, and they love Rocket, they love Baby Groot, and so I was sitting there drawing and just doing really, really fast sketches. When I got home, I went, let me draw a really nice big one, and that was this one. And so.
For somebody, Commodore is asking, is that a Bruce Timm drawing on the left, the Batgirl?
The Batgirl?
Oh no, he might have. Maybe he saw your what's her
the
name?
Black Widow.
The Black Widow.
The Black Widow. Yeah, this was Black Widow. Yeah, the red hair. This is Black Widow.
Yeah, could have thrown him off easy enough.
What I was doing a series of minimalism with the colors. Like there's no detail, really not a lot of detail in the hair. It's just one blank color. And then I did highlights in the face and so forth. But I did a series of these, and this was like one of the ones that was still left over afterwards. So,
and what are you selling that for?
Dude, it's a sketch from 2016. If somebody wants to give me $20 for it, they can gladly have it. So,
dude, that's a $50 sketch.
Yeah. Well,
the thing is, although JP's going 20. For the Guardians piece, the goal is to get people bidding on these things, but we haven't had a lot of bidding yet on this channel. But
that's all right. Well, Commodore says you've seen one redhead, you've seen them all. Also, you love Batgirl. I absolutely do love Batgirl.
He has a. I think it's more of a fetish, but
no. Batgirl is my all-time favorite comic book character. Period. I collect original pieces. I don't draw her that often because anytime I draw her, it looks horrible.
It's hard. It's hard to. Never mind. I'm not going to make the joke.
We got Kodiak. Okay.
Swishton channel. I'm behaving.
Okay, JP. Yes, he set the price. He set the starting price.
That's right.
For the bids, somebody could come in and bid $25 or $30. If you really wanted it, you'd have to go high. And Lorenzo saying, how would one transfer money? For me, it's PayPal.
PayPal.
I'm assuming everybody's got PayPal here.
Pretty sure everybody does, yeah.
Find us on Twitter, and we'll get you the PayPal.
Yep.
Yeah,
and all these things, of course, are in U.S. funds.
Yeah, Commodore says Batgirl is his Western waifu. Very appropriate. Commodore.
I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to explain it to me.
It's a weeb thing.
It's a weeb. Well, obviously, I'm not a weeb, so there you go.
she's your waifu, your wife. Like your
Your comic wife?
Yeah.
Oh, Velned is in the chat. No, the one is Black Widow, but he does have a Gwen.
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen.
I got a Spider-Gwen. And I've got a Squirrel Girl. I know everybody loves Squirrel Girl. Commodore says Andrew is a closet weeb and playing dumb. I don't think I'm playing dumb at all.
Oh, wait.
He doesn't need to play at that. He
That's
already
right.
is it. But right now,
I think I've got a pool somewhere.
Right now, up for grabs is, of course, the Groot and Rocket. If anybody wants to go beyond $20, and we'll say going once at the moment, going once for the Groot and Rocket piece from Misfit Corner Comics. The bid is at $20 US. So if any, we will take in increments of 5 minimum here because we are the smaller guys. Eventually, we will bump it up to $10 increments probably, but we're nice at the moment since we're just starting out on this whole thing of stuff. And of course, when I'm doing my stuff, not only is anybody going to get a free copy of the #1 issue of Canadian Shield digitally, they will also. It is all my money at the moment is going towards my missions trip that I am going to be going on.
Very good.
But we still have the Groot and Rocket for $20 US. Right now we have myself, we have Andrew from Misfit Corner Comics, and we also have Avery from Misfit Corner Comics, as well as his own YouTube channel, Comics and Illustration 7.62. And of course, we got John Dillard Gaming the System, and just on the panel, trying to add some fun to it as well, we have Kodiak. So, and I'm going to say $20 going twice for the Rocket and Groot. So if you want to get in on this action, the next available thing is $25. Do we have $25 from anybody for the Rocket and Groot?
Are you asking me? Is that why you're silent?
No, I'm asking the chat, so I'm just seeing if they respond. Well, you can respond too. And
I know what I can sell. I know what I can sell. I got it right here.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be the very first page of the remastered Canadian Shield.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Featuring just some angel because Canadian Shield's not on the first page.
Yeah. Someone, JP has bid $20 for this piece of Groot and Rocket. So if somebody else wants it, they have to go up to $25 US.
That's a what?
He said it's
$5.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cheap, man.
Yeah, well.
And shipping is included in that, correct?
Oh my goodness.
In the U.S.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, can you see me, Rick?
Yeah.
We can see you.
All right, here it is, the first page of the remastered Canadian Shield.
Have you got that scanned in somewhere?
None of your business.
Valmel says, hire Cecil to do the auctioning. So do we have 25 for this piece? So I'm about to say going 3 times for the Rocket and Groot for $20 to JP 4. Do we have 25? 25 anybody for that piece of Rocket and Groot by Andrew? Jonah Art says, not flamboyant enough, John. Laugh out loud.
What? Oh, you want flamboyant? I got something here that's flamboyant. Hold on a second. All right. Now you know the book Jawbreakers just came out, right? Everybody's getting their Jawbreakers book. Well, I had done some concept artwork for Zach for the Jawbreakers when they first teamed up when they were young, and this was the concept for Cuffs back in the '80s when he first came around. Check it out. Bam.
Lorenzo, it's a that is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
And if you really like it and you want to bid, Lorenzo, this is an auction. That's what it's about. If JP wants to spend more money, that's
Rick, don't yell at the people, Rick.
Rick's getting way too excited, man. Calm down.
Right? Take it easy, man.
Hey, I want to actually see a little bit of bidding back and forth. It'd be nice.
Well, then you should advertise this. Then you should advertise this auction a lot more than you do.
I was on Ethan's thing last night. He was doing it, and I did a lot.
I watched that show. You were not on that show.
Hey, John.
I was in the chat, not on the panel. I tried to get on the panel. Mike saw it, me, but he didn't put anything over to Ethan as far as I know. And Jonah's saying that he'd buy the piece from John for $20 US. Oh, there's the question is, what is the starting price of that, John?
$20 US. Which one?
But right now we're dealing with the Rocket and Groot.
Or we got right here, we have Hell Priest from Jawbreakers when he first loses his sight. Right here, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Bellman saying, I saw Rick mention it multiple times. Yeah, Bellman should be bidding tonight. He certainly seemed to have a lot to bid for last night.
Why are you yelling, Rick? Damn.
Sorry, I'm not meaning to yell. Okay, so I'm going to give a 20-second countdown for this piece for JP. Oh, 25 confirmed for Rocket and Groot.
Well, make sure, because they were talking about John's piece as well. So
yeah, are you okay, Velnet? Are you going 25 for Rocket and Groot? This is for Avery.
Oh, and I also have the knife hand, Jawbreaker's knife hand before he lost his hands.
Was he called Knife Hand before he lost his hands?
I'm assuming no.
So what was? Oh, it was probably something simple like Bob.
It was probably like Handsy Bob.
Bob.
How do you think he lost his hands?
All right, so Vale Ned has confirmed $25 for Rocket and Groot, baby Groot. And JP says, Rick, you're the worst auctioneer ever. So
you're welcome. I'm trying.
He's still new at this. Give him a few minutes, you know.
Give me a few weeks.
Give me a second.
You've already been doing this a few weeks, Rick. What are you doing?
This is my third week. Let's see. The first week we didn't have. We didn't have nothing. Second week, last week, it was just me, and I got 45. You didn't come on, John, so not sure whether you would have got anything, but you could have. So let's see.
Oh, I was there. I was there trying to get my wife to not bid on those drawings.
The Jasmine, yes. JP Force, I should have had 10 minutes ago. Okay, so we got the Rocket and Group. We're going once for $25 to Valned. Do we have 30 or more? You can bid more than the 30, of course. You can bid more than the $5 increments. We will allow that. Nobody has anything against going against the $5 increments. So do we have 30 or more for the Groot and Rocket?
Rocket, yes.
Rocket Raccoon.
Don't call him a raccoon. You know.
JP4 says, no, Rick, talk about other stuff for the next 20 minutes. Well, now that we got some people here actually bidding, I'm going to probably start making it try to go faster. So.
All right. Well, if you want to wrap this one up, I'm perfectly fine with that. So.
Okay. So we got 25.
Got those deep pockets.
We got 25 going twice. Do we have 30 or more from anybody else in the chat? Actually, show up the squirrel girl. Would you like the squirrel girl, John? Because JP4 was thinking about getting it for you earlier.
JP just said he'd do 30.
Okay, is that confirmed? Gotta put the confirm beside JP.
Why are you asking me if I want a picture of Squirrel Girl? I don't want a picture of Squirrel Girl.
Okay, he's saying confirm. So we have Rocket and Groot confirmed at $30 US. So the next is 35. Does anybody want to go 35? As I say, going once for 30 for Rocket and Groot.
Sounds like somebody's scuba diving.
JP4 says, that's my final offer.
Well, I'd be very happy with it. So if you want to wrap this up, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so we have $30 going twice. Do we have anybody go for the 35? And we have Rocket and Groot going for 30 for the third. Or how do they say it? Going
once, twice,
30.
final, yeah.
Going thrice.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that's it. Final.
Yeah. Okay.
JP4, you want it? $30.
Okay.
$30 American. Out the door. All right.
Okay. Awesome.
JP is Canadian. He's probably bidding Canadian dollars.
Oh, that's fine then.
That's like $3. So you should have took my $3.50.
Okay. So show whichever one you want to go on, John, there. Whichever one that you want to put up for the offer.
Should I put up this concept for Old Man Devil Dog? Yeah. Here we go. Look at it. Old Man Devil Dog.
Oh, that's dope. I like the lighting in that.
Oh, that is nice. And what would you like to start that at?
John, do you have an Instagram?
I do not, sir.
I haven't seen a lot of these. These are amazing.
Yeah, this is Old Man Devil.
Okay. Avery. No, sorry, Andrew. Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah.
Let him know how he can send you his payment.
I'm gonna reach out to him in just a second.
Contact him. Do you got him on Twitter, JP? Contact him on Twitter. What are you on Twitter there?
This was originally my my avatar for my YouTube channel. That's why everybody thought that I was an old man because of this picture. Because it was just this face.
Okay, JP's on Twitter.
Yep, I just followed him. If he wants to send me a message, and I'll respond and let him give him all the information. So.
And what are you wanting to start things off there for that, John? That piece.
I would say I'll start this at 25 just because it's gonna take a little more to ship that because it's really, really big.
Yeah, that's on 11 by 17, I take it.
Yeah, and it's gonna be coming in one of those top hard plastic top loaders.
Oh, so that is really worth it. So we have $25 for what were you calling that?
This was the Old Man Devil Dog.
Old Man Devil Dog. Do we have $25 for John Dillard gaming the system for Old Man Devil Dog? On 11 by 17 comic paper. It is a good deal, especially coming in that hard case. You know, they are well worth it. I have one here. I'm not sure for those who don't know. I'm sharing my screen. Oh, no. Stop sharing. Over to John. Oh, well, yeah, I'm locked on John. See, this is the type of hard plastic I think he's talking about. I've got a Wonder Woman that I got in at. Although John's not showing at the moment what he's.
Yeah, can you see me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, this is it here. This is the top loader.
Yeah.
So that would be coming. Let me throw it in. Oh, there's a little bonus sketch doodle on the back of this that you can't see.
So do we have $25 for John Dillard for Old Man Devil Dog?
There you go, right there.
All I gotta say is I would be in a lot of trouble if my taxes had already come. I think everybody just sell everything to Kodiak.
Right.
It doesn't seem like we're getting anything at the moment. You got anything else you might want to part with?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
Oh, he shows it for half a second. I guess they're wanting you to show it for more.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Got to hold it up.
I'm doing stuff over here, though. I can't be showing all.
Well, right now we're focused on you for selling. So
Here you go, right here. Here it is.
So there you go. Old Man Devil Dog. Hopefully everybody can see that fine.
I know there's a lot of glare. Hold on a second. Let me turn off this light. This front light. There we go.
And of course, John Dillard is the one leading the project of Tales from Beyond the Gate. Sorry.
Yeah, make sure he gives us an update on that too.
What are you guys at right now for your goal?
Oh, we just crossed the $4,000 mark.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
Did he already describe whose character is? Sorry, watching John Luke's stream as well. Whose character is this from what book and all that? Old Man Devil Dog.
This was a concept fan art that I sent to Zach. This is an Old Man Devil Dog from the Jawbreakers.
Okay.
Because he was taking pitches for ideas for Jawbreaker stories.
And back when was this? How long ago?
Woo! This was way back. Way back. Before even Iron Sights was coming out or any of the Jawbreakers was coming out. Yeah. So that is what I was doing there.
So there you have it, Lorenzo. You know it is not his original character, but a concept idea for Zach for his original character.
That's a really good piece, man.
And very easily worth the $25 that he's
you're
asking.
robbing him at $25.
And of course, that includes shipping, as John would say.
Oh, you're definitely robbing him. It's going to cost him. That's going to cost you like $5 or $6 or more to ship that.
Yep. Yeah, he's even just the sleeves by themselves when you break them down like per price are like $1 each.
Yeah. Sometimes a little bit more, depending on where you buy them. Yeah.
Okay.
What I would do to send this through the mail, you put it. I put it in one of these top loaders. Then I put it a foam board to back it, and then you put a big piece of 11 by 17 foam board in the back, 11 by 17 in the front, and slip that all into a bubble envelope.
Yeah.
Then it costs you $10 to ship that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Art is art. Art costs money.
Yep.
Jonah Art says John is old man devil dog.
It's true.
So do we have $25 for John Dillard for what materials did you use to create that? Is that graphite, he says? Lorenzo,
No,
that is.
That's
Looks like pen and ink and brush.
yeah, it's just brushwork.
Is
I
it
didn't use any pen
original?
on that. I used a big, like a number 4 round to just do all the background, and then went back in with whiteout to chisel out some of the white guns in the background, and then did the fine lining with a tiny number 1 brush.
Okay, Lorenzo's asking, is it original or a print?
It's original. What? 100% original.
Vane saying, in Canada, would you want more for shipping if I bid?
Yeah, I would.
How much more?
$5 more.
So 30. And that's 30 American, of course, Vane. And Lorenzo saying that's impressive. So do we have $25 US from anybody for that impressive work?
Going one.
We don't have anybody saying they want it yet, Johnny.
Well, I'm taking it off the table if nobody buys it quick, because I got to go in about 4 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta go be on war campaign in like 4 minutes.
Okay, Lorenzo's saying he bids 25.
Ooh, 25 to Lorenzo.
Do we have 30? Do we have 30 for this?
I have myself muted because I'm over here cussing up a storm that I don't have any money.
Jonah Art says, would it come with authentic cigarette smoke?
Yes, it would. All of my drawings come reeking of cigarettes.
JP4 says, John shouldn't smoke. Well, we all do things we shouldn't do.
Yeah, I bought a pack a couple of days ago, and I keep craving them. I'm just like, oh, I want more.
So we have 25 going once for Old Man Devil Dog by John Dillard Gaming the System to Lorenzo going once. Do we have 30?
Come on, 30.
Come on, somebody knows they want this.
You know you want it. It's awesome, dude. It kind of has like a little bit of that like Bradstreet flavor to it. Like a lot of those illustrations Tim Bradstreet used to do for White Wolf and like his Punisher covers and stuff.
Okay, so we have a bid of $25 US from Lorenzo for John Dillard's Old Man Devil Dog concept art for Zach for his book. Which book was it supposed to be for? Iron Sights?
I know it was old man Jawbreakers.
Oh, for the Jawbreakers. So then now we have it going twice. So do we have $30 for John's piece of Old Man Devil Dog concept art for Zach for Jawbreakers? You will never see this character anywhere ever again. John, I don't think even has made prints of it. This is original art. This is a one and only thing. We got to go up by $5 increments, Jonah Art. So do we have $30?
Who said we got to go by $5 increments?
I'm saying that. Especially when he said $25.01, John. So, get in. Oh, I'm going to give a 10-second countdown, and then I'm saying going thrice. 1, 2,
I don't think Rick
3.
understands how to do a countdown.
Yeah, he went the wrong way. I'm going to 10. And now we've missed a few, so. Okay, I'll start again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And John Dillert's Old Man Devil's Dog concept art for Zach has gone for $25 US to Lorenzo. I believe you and Lorenzo are probably following each other at least, or he's at least following you on Twitter, so you can go over
right.
there.
Send me a message, and I will shoot you a link to the PayPal, Lorenzo.
So you want to put something up there, Avery, that people can
I just
check?
got the link. I gotta go, guys.
Okay.
All right, so I'll get back to you guys. And congratulations, Lorenzo. I will package this up nicely and send it lovingly. And make sure to leave your address and all that stuff.
Later, John.
Later on, guys.
Okay. So up next is might as well put that Venom piece up, Avery.
I can put the Venom back up, but
Yeah, I don't think we.
Or I can do something else. I have my original illustrations from Vampire the Requiem. If anybody's into the vampire role playing games, and I also have this Intrigan sketch.
Oh, that is good.
Does your vampire sparkle?
No.
Don't lie.
No.
Tell us the truth.
Okay, what would people be interested in from Avery? Etrigan, his vampire stuff, or Venom?
What would we all be interested in from Avery? I could tell you, but this is G-rated show.
Well, what he's got up for
wow.
What he's got up for bid.
That Spawn is dope.
The Spawn sketch.
Yeah.
I already told you if I had money, I'd be in a lot of trouble on this stream right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Venom comes with a print of the color version.
Yeah, and all this stuff is signed. Whatever you get is signed.
Everything will be signed.
Jonah Arts is saying vampires don't sparkle. Not a real Twilight fan.
Yeah.
Hey, Avery, do you remember that at convention? It was a New York Comic-Con that we were at, and a guy came up to us, looked over our art, and asked us if we drew Twilight characters.
Yeah.
And we looked at him like, what the hell are you talking about? And he commissioned us each to do a different Twilight character on a sketch card, and Avery knocked it out of the park, and I don't even know who I drew. It was so stupid.
I hated mine so much. I think I gave him the card for free. I was just like, this is awful. Like, I hated it. I was just like, here, just take it.
But this just a weird comics guy came up to us and asked us if we draw Twilight characters.
Like,
and he collected them.
Yeah, it's like I draw a lot of vampires, but I do it for the role-playing games. You know, I don't know about glittery vampires. I draw vampires.
Do you even remember who he asked you to draw?
No, I don't have a clue. I don't know one of these characters from Twilight from the other. I've never seen those movies.
I think all I remember was it was a girl, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, then I know I've seen the movies, but I'm thinking it might have been if it's the girl. Well, I know there are girl vampires in it, but
there are a lot of
men.
Yeah.
But the main girl character in it was not a vampire. At least not at first.
Yeah.
Tara and I were just married when when that first came out, and it had reached home media, and she tried to force me to watch it, and I tried to play the role of a good husband. I made it 30 minutes into that movie. I think I faked a fight to get out of it. True story.
That's
okay.
I saw three of the 5 movies in the theater on opening day with my wife and daughter.
There's 5 of those things?
The fourth one they broke up into 2 movies. So yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's the first movie they started doing that, breaking up the last book thing.
That sounds awful.
It sounds like prolonging torture.
I'm not gonna get in. This is the wrong channel for me to describe the horror I feel.
If you guys want to hear the story of my my going to see Twilight movies with my daughter, I'll tell it on Monday's night stream at 7:30 Eastern time on my channel, Misfit Corner Comics. I'll tell you guys the story of how I reacted to the werewolf character taking off his shirt and how the whole theater was going, oh, and yeah, so.
And what are you starting these pieces off on? In
Now that
level?
is not wolf's milk.
No,
Avery?
Which one? I would like the Venom. I would like to get at least 50 for this. It's an 11 by 14 original sketch with an 11 by 17 print. The print size is 11 by 17.
He's lying to you. It's not a sketch. It's a complete full illustration, people.
Pretty much, yes. This isn't just a sketch. This is
We have
$50.
We have a tendency to call things sketches as artists, and they're really not sketches. They're like, he would call that Spawn a sketch, and that's like a full color illustration. So
no,
Yeah,
I would call the Spawn a color sketch, because if I was going to make it a finished piece, it'd be a little bit tighter.
And how much? Say how much for the Spawn there?
25.
Okay, so does anybody want to get the Venom for 50? Start the thing off at 50 US, or does anybody want to start the Spawn off at $25 US? Come on, these things are cool. Original artwork. You don't see Avery do these things a lot. He's working on Hero 24/7.
Yeah. Plus, I don't sell my art a lot. I've gotten to where I just go. I don't offer it for sale very often.
So there's another reason, people. These are awesome pieces of work. It's worth getting. He might be on here more. Who knows whether we can get him on and get him to pry these pieces of art from his hands? This could be a one and only time thing, people.
Guys, while I'm thinking about it, make sure you hit that like button and share this out and tell everybody so that next week we can get even more people in here and maybe build this channel, build this auction, and get more artists in here as well and get more buyers.
Yeah, we need more buyers and more artists. We got a fair amount of buyers now. There's like 4 to 5 of us, and hopefully you'll be offering some stuff up soon too, Kodiak. If you've got print, original artwork that's not digital.
I don't. I'm gonna have to go through it, and I'll probably be up next week.
Okay. Or you could do what some of the bigger names are doing too. Print out something, make it a print, but then just make something special on that one thing, and it's remarked or something they call it.
Yeah, remark.
You do a little sketch on it, so it's, even though it's a print, it's the only one that has that particular sketch on it.
Yeah.
Ethan was complaining the other day about having a ton of books that they send him from DC that he has nothing to do with. I'm like, why doesn't he sign those and auction them off?
Yeah, or just give them out to his fans.
He can give them all to me. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, same here.
Sparrow, say you just answered your own question. He didn't do anything with them. Why would he sign them?
What do you mean? No,
they're books he worked on that he's like.
DC sends him stacks and every time he works on a book, he's like, I don't care if I do one panel. DC will send me like 20 to 50 of them, and he's like, so I got a slush power of books I don't know what to do with, and.
Okay, so we got 12 people. Come on, people, we got 12 watching. Nobody wants this Spawn. $25. It's a great deal. What size is that Spawn again?
The Spawn is a 9x12 illustration board.
We got to have some Spawn fans in this chat. I know there's only 12 of you, but Spawn fans, people, Spawn fans. Don't let this spawn away. Trying to figure out a good pun, but
Hey, would it help? Would it help if I said if somebody buys the Spawn, I'll throw the Squirrel Girl in for free? 2 for 1. I mean, I have no problem with that, guys.
How about this? If they buy the Spawn, you will burn the Squirrel Girl live on a stream.
I'm not burning my art unless somebody is willing to pay me a lot more than that. So
JP4 says, I did my part. Stop yelling at me, Rick.
Ooh.
Jeez, Rick. Come on, man.
Well, let's what about paying you money to turn it into a skunk girl?
Oh.
I don't know what Skunk Girl looks like. I have to look into that.
Yeah.
Well, I can show you what Skunk Girl looks like.
You can move back to Andrew to some of Andrew's sketches.
Actually, no. John Dillard's sending me a drawing that he did of Hero. I might have to send him something back. So if he likes Squirrel Girl, I can definitely do that.
I don't think he
likes does it. And he was saying earlier when I asked him about it. John just wants to torture. JP just wants to torture him with it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jonah Art says, if I had boxes and boxes of books, I'd sell the books for $2 each.
Oh, Ethan can get $20 or $30 each for those books. With his signature on them, maybe more. Yeah, we can move back to Andrew, or if Kodiak wants to try and sell some of his sketches.
Well, I've got stuff too here.
I'm not ready to deal with the shipping and stuff. I'll probably go over it with the wife and have something ready for next week.
Okay.
All right.
JP4 says, let's all pitch him 5 and send it to John. Okay.
You guys are mean.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Andrew, here I got 2 things of Skunk Girl here. There's one, and there's the other. It's Manny's character, Good Dog Press.
Mm-hmm.
Who he's releasing his Indiegogo in May.
Oh, is he? He's gonna launch. He's gonna launch Squirrel Girl. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Squirrel Girl, Skunk Girl.
Sorry, Manny. If you're watching, I apologize.
But I've got a bunch of stuff here, people. Here's my Spawn that I did a while back.
Oh, well, see, that's a full body one. I mean, that's worth more than just a headshot. Everybody knows that.
Let's says, Lorenzo, I'd actually like the Squirrel Girl if it's non-SJW version. Here, let's put you back up there. Put your squirrel.
That means I got to grab it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, the Squirrel Girl could be a good character if they would just play the game right. They don't play the game right anymore.
Jonah Art says, I need to get started on my fan art for Manny. So here is Squirrel Girl by...
It's actually a really decent... would you call that a sketch? I think so.
Yes.
Even though it's sharply like black and white sketch.
Yeah, well, no, this is back when I first got the brush pens and I was just screwing around with them. So no.
JP4 says he also has subbed to you.
Oh, cool.
Andrew. You should also go over to Avery.
I believe he did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Thank you very much, by the way. I appreciate it.
So this is the Squirrel Girl, Lorenzo. It's a face with, it's a cutesy version. I would say not SJW version myself.
Honestly, I think that if the Squirrel Girl book looked like that, it would sell better.
Yeah. Lorenzo saying, yeah, that's the better version.
Cool.
So do we have a $20 bid for Squirrel Girl, Lorenzo? Hey, Mighty Geek is in the chat. Hey, it's a time when magic is more powerful than science, and those who control magic control the destiny. They are visionaries.
Mighty Geek, my man.
I recognize that statement from somewhere, but I forget where. Ooh. Okay, Jonah Arts is saying 25 for Squirrel Girl. That's confirmed, Jonah Arts. $25 for Squirrel Girl.
That's awesome.
You know, I was saying buy Spawn for 25 and I'd throw Squirrel Girl in for free. Give Avery the money and he can have the sketch.
I don't. They don't want it. They don't want it.
I'm so sorry.
JP4 says, now I shall shill for myself. I have a channel too.
Now, see, I want it for the art, but how the hell am I going to hang that on my wall, Andrew?
I can sabotage it. If you buy the Squirrel Girl, you'll get the Spawn.
just send the money to Avery. No,
okay, so if you buy the Squirrel Girl, do you get the Spawn?
No. You send the money to Avery for the Spawn, and I'll give him the Squirrel Girl to add to it.
No. I'm putting the Spawn with that, so they'll retract their bid.
Oh, okay.
That's the joke. So it's just the Squirrel Girl. What's the bid? 25?
Now,
Jonah is bidding the 25 for the Squirrel Girl, but does not want the Spawn.
See, I told you.
Now on the Squirrel Girl, is that gray wash? Is that?
No, this was Copics.
It's Copics. Okay, so it's Copics and the black. What did you use? A brush pen for the black, or did you use Copics?
Yep, used a brush pen.
Amazing.
It looks great.
Okay, so we have 25 for the Squirrel Girl, US, going to Jonah Arts. Does anybody want to up a bid to $30? And I'm sure Avery would be more than willing to throw in the Spawn if the person wanted the Spawn.
Dude, that's how you get them to not bid.
Jonah Hart says, you can have it, Lorenzo. I'm kind of broke. Okay, so Jonah Hart is possibly taking back his thing. Mighty Geek says, no fan worth his or her salt will buy Squirrel Girl art. Yeah, but this is real Squirrel Girl, not the fake Squirrel Girl that they have nowadays.
Yeah, I did, to be honest with you, when I did the sketch, I was under the impression she was a popular character. So,
oh, she is.
She was for a while.
She's popular with that.
Yeah. And then they changed her.
What did they? I don't care.
Okay, do we have $25 for either the Spawn or for the Squirrel Girl?
It's just the Squirrel Girl.
Okay.
Quit trying to sabotage Andrew.
Yeah, I know Jonah Arts doesn't want the Spawn, Lorenzo. I'm just trying to confirm somebody's got this bid because Jonah seemed to pull out.
I just think it's funny if somebody's willing to pay $25 for Squirrel Girl and leave a Spawn on the table,
Yeah, maybe they're not a big Spawn fan.
They're talking about not wanting the Spawn that's in the light box, right?
No.
no.
No, they were talking about my spawn.
Want to show yours again?
I can, but they don't like. Nobody likes it.
Okay. Jonah says, if Squirrel Girl looks cute and sexy and has a great personality, then yes. So I'll buy the pick. So I'd buy this pick if I had cash. So that might be saying Jonah Arts does not have the money to buy at this point. There's one that might sell. Power Girl.
Oh,
Now, all of these pieces are traditional. Guys, don't forget that he doesn't have a camera to show them live, but those are all pictures taken a good while ago, and with what looks like a 2-megapixel camera. And yeah,
no, those are all scans, dude.
are they scans? Oh shit! I just lost the tip. Just lost the tip.
You can't see. Dude, look at the you can see the paper. You can see the texture of the paper in here.
Jonah Art says,
oh wait, it probably doesn't look the same on Google Hangouts.
Jonah Art says she's big, jealous, and looks really soft.
I don't have a scan of that Power Girl. I thought I did when I snapped the picture, but I don't have a scan of that. If I do, it's on an older hard drive from another computer.
Yeah, but you've got the original art, right?
What's wrong with Theodore?
Yeah, that's how I took the picture, as I have the original.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not quite as dark as what it would look like.
No, it's on white paper. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me go through. See.
Okay, so is anybody doing the bid of $25 US for Squirrel Girl?
Yeah.
I just want to know yes or no. For sure. Because if not, I'll probably go on to me.
Yeah. I thought somebody wanted the Squirrel Girl. With the $25 backed out, then does it go back to the 20?
Yeah.
Who bid 20? Because I could have swore somebody bid 20.
No, they just went right up to 25. Because probably because you said 25 for the spawn. That's why somebody said 20. Jonah Art saying, "I'll buy it if you still have it. Later on, I will." Okay, so I guess unless Lorenzo wants to bid on it, it's off the table. Unless, of course, somebody else wants to put in 20. You were saying 20 earlier for your stuff, right, Andrew?
Yeah, you're Rick. You're making this really confusing to the people out there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep it on Squirrel Girl, and unless we know nobody's bidding on her. Okay. So Squirrel Girl. Anybody for Squirrel Girl? Okay, Lorenz. Everybody's saying wait till later for Squirrel Girl. Okay, so we will do that then. And let's see, what do I want to do for mine? Let's see. Just trying to figure out. I guess I'll do my flash from November colored And we'll start this off at, it's on approximately 11 by 17. I will start it off at 25. Anybody want a flash for $25? US.
Thank you.
You got the good sauce on top.
Thank you.
Come on, guys. Look, I know he already fed you. Look, I saw you do.
Guys, I got to step away for just a quick second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Do. Oh, maybe I'll just. Anybody for Flash? Let's see what we are at for people watching. Oh, we got 15 people in here watching. Anybody getting my stuff will get a free copy of a digital copy of my Canadian Shield #1. And what else? I was thinking. I do have a bunch of stuff in here. If anybody sees anything that they would like to bid, on. Most of this stuff is 20, starts off at 25. And if it's not colored or inked, I can do that. Some of these are my own original characters. Some of these aren't for sale because they've been given away already, and I should take them out of this thing so nobody gets confused. So how are things going for you tonight? Well, besides this, Avery?
What's up?
I'm just saying, how are things going for you this weekend?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice cap there.
What's that?
Okay. I just saw. So, oh no, that's not Cap. That's Spidey with Captain America's shield.
Yeah.
Does anybody know of anything they want to bid on out there?
I gotta step away for just a second.
Okay. How is your weekend going, Kodiak? Here is the Lone Star that Valned got last week on Mike's auction. Lieutenant Alara from the Orville. Monkey D. Luffy.
Hey,
Marco.
Rick,
Hey.
do you want to do a couple previews of what I might like to do next week, or do you just want to wait?
Well, we'll do a couple previews if you got stuff. Sure.
I just jumped on, so I don't know where you are in the auction. If you want to make me wait, that's fine.
No.
I had my headphones
No,
on.
but I put up my flash. A flash I did a few months back, but nobody's biting. Nobody's saying anything in the chat at the moment. Last time I knew, we had like 15. We got 12 people watching. So. And, oh yes, and all my stuff is going towards a missions trip that I'm going on, as well as everybody getting their. Anybody buying from me gets a free digital copy of my Canadian Shield, which is being remastered by John Dillard Gaming the System. Okay, so we're on you if you want to share that.
I'm
stuff.
having trouble with my. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wow, that color looks off, don't it?
Yeah, it looks a bit dark.
All right. Go ahead and do what you was doing, and we'll come back to me in a bit.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
All right.
I'm just skimming through my stuff. If anybody sees anything, I'm working on 2 commissions and other artwork work. Sorry for not talking much. Oh, you've been talking quite a bit, Jonah Arts. I'm trying to get everybody else involved. Here's a nice Optimus Prime that I did a few months back. This is back in September, right around the time I started doing live draws. And on Friday, I did what could be a matching character for him, which nobody could see because I'm screen sharing, of Megatron. So what are these commissions that you're working on, Jonah? Or can you say? Stop sharing.
All right, guys. Oh, that's a cool Optimus Prime there.
Yeah, you did a good job with that.
Yeah.
And this is a
I told
Megatron that
I told you he does good with those Transformers. So, do you
and
think?
here's a Megatron I just did on Friday on my channel live.
Oh, my wife just walked in the door. Uh-oh. That was bad timing. Well, I'm looking for some encouragement on whether I should sell some of my work. So I'm going to show some of my pieces, maybe get an idea of what you guys think. Oh, I knew the dog was going to go crazy.
Can
All right.
it says, Jonah Art says, I can DM you one of its SF. Though I need to take. I'm not sure what you mean by SFW-ish. Though I need to. Thanks for the thing on the Megatron and the Prime. Okay, so we're over on. You got something? You got your stuff there?
Yeah, I do. Just kind of get a reaction from the crowd on whether they think I should sell it or not. Here's a Daredevil. I don't know if you can see the full piece.
Can see most of it. Yeah, it's hard to here in Hangouts. It's a little harder because the name stuff. Although
it's tough. I get attached to my work, so
yeah.
All the stuff that I would be close to sellable is also stuff I like. So,
Ooh, nice Joker, nice Daredevil that you had there.
Yep.
Ooh, nice Batman. Yeah, I'd say sell these. You know, I think you could get.
This is my. I'm just gonna show this quickly. This is my messed up Starfire. I messed up on that one. I got to finish this one.
That's a Minotaur. I see there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, a Minotaur / Centaur.
Yes, it is. I got to finish that one day. But I'm missing some. This I finished. I would much rather probably do a print of the one that I finished on digital. But
is that supposed to be Colossus?
Yeah, it's Colossus with Juggernaut rushing him from his back. It's kind of a cartoony version.
Yeah.
I have, but I'm showing everything. I didn't want to show everything. I just wanted to kind of get an idea of maybe.
Oh yeah, this I'm pretty sure you get $20, $30 easy. Oh, nice Batwoman.
Yeah. So.
Velnet said Starfire's always messed up. Hail Raven. And the SFW stands for safe for work.
So if I was to do one of these three next week, get a vote from the audience, what should I sell?
Give them all a shot, man.
Yeah.
I'd say the Joker or Batman. For sure. Those guys are popular characters.
So no love on the dead.
It's good. Well, nobody said in the chat yet, but it's good. But I'm just going popularity-wise. I think you might be. But then again, because it is not, I wouldn't say obscurity, but Daredevil is,
This one here is a mixture of markers with a watercolor background. This one has so much media I can't remember what I did with it. So you can see all the glossy parts on it. But if you hold it like that, it's pretty cool. All right.
I say go for it next week. For sure.
I'm thinking about it. I got to talk to my wife. She might punch me if I do sell some of it.
Why?
Why would you punch you? You're bringing in some more money. Velvet says Joker looks great.
We have a rule in this house: don't sell it if you would buy it. If you're gonna spend the money to buy it, don't sell it, kind of thing.
And, that makes no sense for art,
I gotta get. In other words, I gotta give her first dibs.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, she's paid for it and then some. All right, guys. Yeah. My wife is home. I'm gonna not dip out, but I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay, no problem. So go ahead.
I'm gonna take off.
Okay, we'll catch you later.
Rick, I really appreciate you having me on, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you were able to get $20 there, or was it 25?
No one bought anything.
Oh, that was Andrew that bought.
That was Andrew. It's all good, man. I appreciate it. I got a new subscriber. Thank you very much.
Maybe next week. It's going to be this time every week now because it seems to be a better time than 9. So 7 o'clock each week.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I'll see you tomorrow, Andrew.
Okay, and we'll see you tomorrow too, probably.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, so anybody want to get the? People were saying the Optimus and the Megatron look good. Anybody want to bid $25 on either of them? I will, if you bid on the Optimus, I will go over it in inks if you want. But it is pencils with, penciling the gray, penciling, doing shading or whatever you want for the colors. To try and make it look, each surface look slightly different for coloring. And as I said, anybody who gets this, either one will be getting a free digital copy of Canadian Shield #1 before it's remastered. And when it's remastered, I'll even give you a free copy of that, of the digital thing. Because anybody that gets a free copy of the before remaster gets, a free copy of the remaster. And of course, all this for me helps me for my missions trip as well. So do we have, let's say the Megatron, do we have $25 for the Megatron? Do we have $25 for the Megatron? Or is there a character that you think I might have drawn that you would like? Actually, I should focus it on the Megatron. Stop sharing. There we go. This is confusing with the auctions with 12 viewers. We need to choose carefully, otherwise else we go bankrupt. Well, the great thing about this auction at the moment, there is not a lot of bidders, so you can get things at a decent, reasonable price instead of like $2,000 or $3,000 or $300 or $400. Unlike last night on Ethan's stream where I just followed you on Twitter, but I can't DM you the pics. Okay. Let's see why. Unlike Mike on last night on Ethan's stream where he got 3,600.
What did he get 3,600 for?
Actually, $3,620. He got the whatchamacallit. The original comic state piece that he did for a cover for his book, the third cover.
Oh, okay.
So there was a bidding war between Dennis Peruch and some other guy.
Didn't they like break like double digits, thousands or something like that, like 20 or 40,000 or something stupid?
No, not on that. It was just 3,000.
No, the entire stream. How much did they pull in?
Oh, they probably pulled in 10,000 for sure.
He mentions it on Twitter.
Okay, let's see. Lorenzo says, I really like the Optimus Prime, but I bought something. I just bought something, and there's also the Squirrel Girl. Hey. Lorenzo says, Hail, Lorette. Kodiak says, Hail, Lorenzo. And Lorenzo says, Hail, Kodiak. Hail on Kodiak. Candy Kodiak. Okay, let's see. Oh, is Gold Lady to DM the message it. Over 17,000 is what I heard they pulled in. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Did you want to come in, Trusty? I know you were show off your stuff at least maybe for next week. Get people interested. I know you're wanting to come in and try and sell some stuff. But at least, because it doesn't look like we're going to get much more tonight for people buying. We need, I guess what we need is everybody who's here on their channels and doing stuff over the next little bit is to let people know that this is happening. Okay, no problem, Trusty. We just need everybody letting know, everybody on their streams and everywhere out there, everybody that's listening, that this is going on Sundays. You know, that way we can get some more bidders in here. Yeah, I can't even afford the $200 one over on Mike's, either, Lorenzo. So, I'd love to be getting some of that art, and I can't even. I'm lucky if I can put in a $50 bid. I can put in a $50 bid and know it's going to get overtaken. Like about half a second for most of the stuff. But this is a good stream because at least you can get some good art and you're not paying, $200 or $300 at the moment. I don't think we're ever going to get up. I'd love to get up to where we're getting this stuff for, like $3,000 or $4,000. But I think we'll be good when we get, $100 or $200 for stuff. Trusty said maybe people could send images of what they want to offer on Sunday, and you can preview them during the week to drum up interest. Yeah, that's definitely an idea for sure. I could do a good stream about that. Okay, so Jonah Arts sent a.
Hey Rick, I'm gonna jump off here, man. Great job with the stream today. It was very entertaining. Thank you so much for what you've done.
Yeah, no problem. I'm probably just gonna showcase this little bit of stuff by Jonah Arts.
Right. And then we'll talk throughout the week. I'll send you a message on Twitter as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so,
I think it's just you and me now, man.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna share this stuff by Jonah Arts for people to see. It looks very manga, I'd say. But it looks pretty good. You might get somebody buying for $5-10, maybe 20 for sure. On that short size paper these are on. Let's see. We got 3 pictures here. We got. Oh, I showed that. That one was already there. So, who drew the squirrel? Squirrel girl. That was Andrew, who is on here with me still.
Yep, we're still here.
Okay, so I showed off that. I'm gonna stop sharing. So, although I didn't get anything tonight, a couple other people did, which is good. So you want to shill for yourself before we take off? Let people know where they can find you who might not know.
Sure. Over at Misfit Corner Comics, best place to find me is the YouTube channel. I do some weekly live streaming shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 7:30 Eastern time. We usually just hang out, draw, talk comics, and whatnot. And but on Friday's show, we do a kind of like a drawn and quarter type show called Drawing in the Corner, and we usually have a good time. Rick comes in every now and then, and Kodiak and Avery and whoever else we can get to come join us, and we have a lot of fun there. But we're gonna start promoting hard our Indiegogo campaign, which is going to start next Friday for a book called Hero. It's the action adventure, kid-friendly, full-color graphic novel that I wrote with the help of my son, and my daughter helped me create the character. And the Indiegogo is going to get started Friday, and it's going to be great. I hope everybody can check it out and let us know what they think.
Yeah, maybe Friday afternoon or evening we'll maybe have to not Friday, sorry, Saturday. You guys are probably going to want to do the launch on your channel, so
yes, that's the plan.
maybe we can have you on again and talk about it, go over everything for the people who don't know who you are.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I don't know what time yet. Since my Saturday night things have fell by the wayside, it looks like, but I still want to do them once in a while. And of course, I work Piper Cross Comics. You can find me here Monday through Friday, doing at noon Eastern Standard Time, doing a drawing of something or other. Mondays is mine, and then during the week, the rest of the week, it's something else, some other person's IP. And of course, we will be here every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Artist Alley auction. So save your money each week and come here and spend money on these great artists. I'm sure they will love your money.
Yeah, we'll have more pieces. We'll have more pieces next week if people are interested. So,
and I'm sure you will love their art, as mine too. So, we will see everybody later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.